It's been sitting in my shower. It smells weird. Oh, it smells really weird. I don't know why I'm still smelling it. Okay, here we go. I don't know where it went. Hello. I don't know where one of my products went. Oh, it's on the floor. This one rolled under my bed. Hey guys, it's Jayla, and today I'm going to share with you some of my favorite tips and tricks for beginning and following through with your curly hair journey. I am a huge advocate for wearing your hair natural, especially when you have curly hair, because most people usually don't and they end up straightening it. I was one of those people. I know that when you start your curly hair journey, it can be very overwhelming to begin and to continue with it as you go along. It's so much more helpful when you have the right tools and the right knowledge to do so. So today I'm going to tell you some of my favorite tips and tricks. So first I want to talk about mindset and preparing yourself. If you're starting this journey, you need to be in the correct mindset. You need to be looking to have healthy hair and not beautiful hair. If you walk into this thinking, you know, I just want to have beautiful hair, I don't even care if my hair is healthy. Bruh. Why even do it? Just keep straightening your hair. Just keep doing all that stuff. This journey is going to take months, probably years. Your goal and your drive should be, I want healthy hair. Because if that's what you want, you will definitely see progress as your new hair grows in and as your hair gets healthier. Make sure you're going into this with the mindset that you want healthy hair and you are determined to achieve it. Number 2, assess the situation. Are you planning on going to getting a big chop, or do you just want to work with the damaged hair that you have right now? With the big chop, you can just cut off all the dead hair, which means your hair will probably be really short. Some people like to do that, most people don't. I know for me, I simply trimmed off the really dead ends and just left the wavy and then worked on that. So think about what you want to do. Third, if you plan on using hot tools while you're going through this journey, before you even start, make a plan to wean yourself off of it. And I say this because if you don't make a plan, you're not going to stick to it. I know. I've been there. Start by only allowing yourself to use hot tools, straighteners, curlers a few times. For instance, with me, I used to straighten my hair every single day, multiple times a day even. And I decided you get to straighten your hair twice a week. Twice a week became once a week. Became
sure?
2 times every 2 weeks. Eventually it got into months and I would only do it once a month. So I'd be like, okay, I'm only straightening my hair 12 times a year. Eventually I ended up doing once every 3 months, and then 2 times a year, and now I straighten my hair once a year. If any, usually doesn't happen. I'm so happy with the way my hair is now that I usually don't even straighten it. I don't care to, and I like to keep my hair healthy. You can definitely get to that point. Stay consistent with your schedule and plan to lower the amount that you are using these tools on your hair over a period of time. Whether you got a big chop or you ended up just trimming your hair, if you have any leftover chemical straightener, relaxer, anything, get that out of your hair as soon as possible. If you're going to a salon to get a big chop or a trim, ask them how you can get it out. They might be able to do it for you there. If not, just do it at home. Shampoo your hair a lot. And I know that sounds like basic, but look for a shampoo that has sodium chloride. Sodium chloride is going to begin to break down the keratin that's used in these chemical straighteners, and it's going to basically just make your hair get rid of the relaxer faster than it would if you were just using normal shampoo. So 5, once you start and you start seeing your natural hair come in, and where you've just trimmed your hair and you want to start getting all of these natural hair products, my biggest tip here is to not go crazy and buy a bunch of natural hair products. You can get so excited, like, I want to buy this one, I want to buy this one, but those things can be so expensive. Your hair is going to be changing so much during this time because you're going to be getting the damaged hair to be more healthier, and then you're going to be growing in new hair that your hair is just going to be changing what it likes, what it doesn't like. And if you just buy these expensive products and you're using them, you're going to end up having a bunch of products that might not work for your hair later. So I would recommend getting cheap products. You can easily switch them out every now and then splurge on maybe 1 or 2 products, preferably a deep conditioner or a leave-in conditioner, because your hair is going to need lots and lots of conditioning. If there's anywhere to splurge, splurge on that so you get a really good quality deep conditioner and leave-in conditioner. When it comes to which products that you should buy, I recommend following the curly girl method. So basically what that is you don't use products that have sulfates or silicones. So for instance, shampoos have sulfates. Sulfates are what makes your hair like suds up when you shampoo it, but because curly hair is the driest form of hair, it's going to still dry your hair out, and when your hair is damaged, you need so much moisture. If you cut sulfates out, you can cleanse your hair in other ways. Use a sulfate-free shampoo. Now, also get a conditioner without silicones and styling products without silicones. Basically what silicones do is they add shine and they smooth your hair, and it sounds really good, right? No. For people with straight or wavy hair, it can be good. For curly hair, what it tends to do is pull your curls, because it's like sleeking your hair, which is not really what we want to do. We want to follow our natural hair pattern. It can weigh your hair down, and then if you cut sulfates out so your hair doesn't get dry, silicones will start to build up on your hair. This is because silicones can only be removed by sulfates. And if you cut sulfates out, then you're just building up tons and tons of silicones on your hair, and it's going to be greasy, it's going to be weighed down. It's not going to be springy and curly and voluminous. It's not. So if you cut sulfates out because you don't want your hair to be too dry, you're going to have to cut silicones out as well. Some products that I recommend that I used when I was growing my hair out and starting my natural hair journey and still use today are, for a sulfate-free shampoo, I actually use a coconut co-wash. So this is the As I Am coconut co-wash cleansing cream conditioner. It has a bunch of oils in it, so it's going to make your hair very moisturized. This doesn't lather. Most things without sulfates don't, but I was actually surprised by this because it really, if you scrub it, it really does make your hair feel pretty clean. So I totally recommend this. It's like $7–8 at like Target or Walmart, so it's pretty cheap. For conditioner, I have been using this particular conditioner for years. I recently switched to a different one, but this is so cheap, and it is the Suave Tropical Coconut conditioner. This is the Suave Naturals, and it doesn't say no silicones, but I know from reading the ingredients on the back that it has no silicones. It's literally like $1. For $1, like, you could use, if you really needed to use the whole bottle for like one hair day, go ahead. You spent $2 in 2 days, buy another bottle. Simple. The conditioner I use now is the Tresemme Botanique Nourish and Replenish Coconut Milk and Aloe Vera Conditioner. This one specifically says no parabens, dyes, or silicones. Not all in the Botanique collection do. I know that this coconut one does not. I like it a lot better than the Suave. It's probably about around $4 to $5. At least I got mine at Walmart. It's around $4 to $5 at Walmart. And I like this so much better than the Suave. And I think that's just because over the last year or two my hair has changed a bit, so the Suave doesn't help me with moisture as much as this one does. But they're both great. Sometimes I mix the Suave and the Tresemme and it works well. So both are great and really cheap options. For leave-in conditioner, I never actually used leave-in conditioner. I would just mix a little bit of conditioner with water, or just not rinse all my conditioner out and use it like that. I didn't really get too fancy with my products. So really the only styling product I used was this, and this is the LA Looks Extreme Sport in Hold 10. I recommend this one and only this one. I've used the yellow bottle and I hated it. It made my hair really crunchy and gross. This protects against humidity, and it also, your hair like can't get crunchy with this. Like if you put too much, it can get crunchy, but you just scrunch your hair a little bit and the crunch is gone and your hair is still protected against humidity. It really helps you follow your natural curl pattern. I love this stuff. This is also like $1 or $2. Everything's pretty cheap. It works really well, so I still use this. I swear by it. I don't put any other products other than conditioner and this gel in my hair. And guys, this is my 4th day hair. So I haven't washed my hair in 4 days.
I think it's going strong. I think it's working, you know. I haven't washed my hair in 4 days, and this is what the gel does.
Make sure you're deep conditioning. That's kind of just, if you want your damaged hair to get any healthier, you need to moisturize it all the time. You need to wet it all the time and then add products that will moisturize it. What deep conditioning is going to do in the products, I don't know, hair oils. You can use hair oils with coconut oil, avocado oil, olive oil, and do hair masks. What any of that is going to do to damaged hair is basically moisturize it, but not repair it. It's going to help make it a little bit healthier. It's basically just going to make your hair more manageable, softer, smoother, shinier, and just look healthier until you can grow new hair. Hairstyles. I know it can be really frustrating when you're going through this process and your hair is like curly to here, wavy to here, or like straight down. That's what my hair did, and then you're like, I can't just wear my hair out because it's doing like 12 different things. Get creative with hairstyles. I really recommend doing like updo, so you could put your hair in a ponytail and pull it back like this, and you can kind of slick this back and then just have your curls, but you can really kind of just manipulate your hair, and not too much so that you're damaging it, but just make it look better, even though your hair might not necessarily blend into the next pattern. So yeah, you can put a bun up and like pull this kind of tight, or do high pony, low pony, that kind of like, what is it called? I don't know, like where you pull it back. You can kind of like work with that, do half up, half down. Use headbands if you want to cover where your new hair and your old hair meet, so that it doesn't look, if it bothers you and it looks too, what's it called? It doesn't blend, I don't know, it looks like it doesn't blend. You could always wear your hair down and put a headband on, so that just kind of covers it a bit, you know? You gotta get creative with these things. Yeah, and that will really help you kind of survive this entire time of growing your hair out. Last but not least, take pictures. You probably are not going to want to take pictures during this time because your hair is probably not going to look that cute. But take pictures, because the more, like the further along that you get, you're probably not going to notice progress right away. Because, you know, you see yourself every day, you're working with your hair every day, you're not going to notice it as much. But if you see a picture of yourself from the last month and the last couple months, you're going to see progress for sure. I didn't like my hair. I wanted to quit so bad. I wanted to go back to straightening it all the time, but I remember going through pictures and seeing pictures of myself and being like, wow, like my hair's ugly now, but it was even uglier then. Like just go and take pictures and just kind of push through and power through with those. Use them as motivation, use them as inspiration. It'll help you get through. Also, don't stress out. Don't stress out about your hair. It's not a big deal. Giving a couple months or a year to growing your hair out, it's not gonna kill you. You're gonna be happier in the end when you have your healthier hair, and you're gonna learn a lot about how to take care of your hair, and you're gonna, it sounds weird, but you're gonna kind of get an attachment to your hair by the end of it, and you're gonna be you're gonna want to take care of it more. At least I know in my experience. I ended up being like, I want to keep my hair healthy, and I didn't even want to straighten it as much or at all by the end, because I knew I put so much work in to make my hair go back to its natural way, and to keep it healthy. So don't stress, you will get there. Normally, I mean, you probably won't even notice when you get there, because it's just gonna happen so quickly once your hair really starts to grow and you're trimming off the dead ends and stuff. But yeah, don't stress, everything's fine. There's other girls going through it with you, other guys going through it with you, and if you kind of just, you know, work with the tips and tricks that I give you, you should do fine. So thank you guys for watching. I wish you all the best on your natural hair journeys, and I will see you next time.